Ivan Little has been trying to unbottle a few of the secrets.
Now, putting water in your whiskey is one thing, but finding whiskey in your water is something else entirely, especially if that water is the Irish Sea. But that's been the happy lot of fishermen from Ardglass, today sampling the delights of the drink they found in the drink. Unlike boozy bargain hunters who have to travel across the channel for their cut-price drink, the crew of the Christian Borum had their prayers answered as they found bottles and bottles of the stuff in the Irish Sea.
We were just fishing over at Whitehaven at the time, and we were hauling the nets aboard the last haul and seen all the bottles coming out. We didn't know what it was, but then we found out that it was whiskey and wine.
A drop in the ocean it wasn't, with over 60 bottles of whiskey, brandy, vodka, rum and wine surfacing.
I didn't think there was that many in it when I was just happy more or less, like.
So Christmas had come early.
Aye, and the New Year and the Christmas after that.
It's believed the drink was sunk, so to speak, from a container swept off a ship during gales 18 months ago.
We knew it was sour, like, but we didn't know we were near it.
You weren't actually fishing for the booze then, were you?
Oh, no, just it was a bonus.
Is there any estimate of how much could be down there?
It was 120,000 worth of spirits was in the container.
What's the reaction been in Ardglass then?
Maybe a few boats heading that way when they get started back after the New Year.
Are you going to tell them exactly where to look?
Some of them know and some of them don't, so we'll just keep it to ourselves.
But I'm sure you've been very popular around the town, Kevin.
Oh, aye, met a few new friends, like, and a few people. It's more a bit of crack, like, as well, and just it's a good time anyway.
Now, like the true investigative journalist that I am, and purely for research purposes, of course, I'm going to try to find out if there really is a message in the bottle. And I'm pleased to say everything is ship-shape. But unfortunately, there's one New Year resolution going on January the 3rd. This is Ivan Little for UTV Live in Ardglass.
He's only pretending he's well practiced, that boy. Neither well.
More than 60 bottles from the deep, which included whiskey and wine. Claire Fox found out why Christmas was just that much more merrier in Ardglass this year.
The crew of the Christian Borum taste just one of the 60 bottles of spirits and wine caught in their nets just before Christmas. At first, the Ardglass fishermen thought they were dreaming.
As soon as we got the caught end aboard, we seen all the bottles coming out. And at the time, I couldn't see what it was. The boys that were in the pound were shouting at us whiskey and wine and that. So all started jumping and cheering, and it was a bit of a festive season for us. We got a few drinks for Christmas.
The drink was lying at the bottom of the sea after a container was swept from a ship during a storm. But a couple of years under saltwater doesn't seem to have affected the taste. And a bottle was opened before the Christian Borum returned to Ardglass.
When we came into the airport here, there was a few people on the harbour. They were like jolly, you know, happy and all, like, and there were a few of them were giving us a hand and all to land their fish and all. We gave a few of the bottles out, and on our way home, like, we'd opened a couple of bottles, like, and we were tasting the way home, and it tasted good, like. It was nice, like, and the crack was good, and the people in the harbour enjoyed a few bottles for Christmas anyway.
No one's saying exactly where the drinks container can be found below the waves. But when the next big storm arrives, perhaps the local fishermen will be yet again raising a glass to the fruits of the sea. Claire Fox, Newsline, Ardglass.